Hello, good morning. Welcome to the update from the Priory Learning Trust for Term 4. Thank you, as always, for your great support in the first half of this year. So Term 4 up to Easter, then after Easter into the summer term. Clearly the main focus of our work at the minute at all our schools is preparations for SATs in the primary sector and GCSEs and other exams in our secondary schools. So very important work ongoing. As you can see behind me, we've got some data behind my head today from all our schools, Priory, King Alf's and Worl, from our secondary schools about how the students are doing. Really encouraging with the outcomes expected this summer. So thank you to all staff and parents for supporting us in that aspiration to get great results. Thanks obviously to the students who are doing their very best at Year 11 level at the secondary schools and Year 6 in our primary schools. So big terms ahead for those guys. Good news, you may have seen in the press recently in the secondary sector, we had the parental day when Year 6 find out which secondary school they're going to. I'm very pleased to say at PCSA last year 357 first choice applications for our 300 places. In fact, the local authority have asked us to go to 330 this year, so big intake at Priory, 330 new students coming in. More first choices we'll be able to meet in terms of first choice applications to school. Equally delighted for Worl, 277 at this moment. We think that'll be more or less 300 by the September start, so fantastic news across the trust. I recently, on March the 2nd, went to the open morning, have been to the open morning at King Alf's, the King Alfred School and Academy, part of the trust now, down at Highbridge. They are the sixth form centre for the trust. Delighted to say 120 applications for the sixth form at King Alf's. Last year 57 entered, this year 120 students. We've encouraged students from PCSA and from Worl, and indeed from some of the Bridgewater schools to consider King Alf's. If you'd like any more information about the sixth form at King Alf's, please contact Mr. Jenkins, who's the excellent principal at King Alf's. His email address is coming up here. Thanks again to Miles for making this video, and here's Mr. Jenkins' address. So really strong academic sixth form. So if you're Year 11 and are looking for not a college placement, absolutely, some students absolutely right for our partner colleges, Western and Bridgewater, and the colleges in Bristol, Filton and South Gloucestershire. All those colleges great, but King Alf's, part of the trust, sixth form, we really want to make it work at King Alf's. So please, if you do are Year 11 watching this, you haven't been to King Alf's to have a look around, please do. And again, likewise, parents, please contact us. Again, big thing for the summer term, Western Hospice Care, it's our charity of the year, and we've got a non-uniform day next Friday, actually March the 15th, in line with Comic Relief, and that's half to Comic Relief, half to Western Hospice Care. June the 2nd, Sunday, June the 2nd, the Mendip Challenge, a lot of staff from all our schools taking part in walks, 10 miles, 20 miles, 30 miles. I'm doing a 30-mile walk that day. So any parents wish to get involved, Mendip Challenge, and thank you very much for your support of Western Hospice Care. Next year, as a trust, we've decided to support a charity, a local charity called In Charlie's Memory. So again, Miles is putting up the logo here for In Charlie's Memory. We're going to support that as a trust next year. So whilst exam results very important for all us in the trust, actually things like charity, massively encouraging. We encourage our students to take part in charity events, and also what I've seen recently across the trust, things like Whistle Down the Wind, brilliant production. Thank you to the drama department at PCSA for that. Battle of the Bands at King Alf's, a fantastic event by the guys at King Alf's, brilliant activity across the trust actually. And then Spamalot is the production at Worl this year. I've also had the opportunity to go to Castlebatch and St Anne's for their Christmas productions, and really great creative arts across the trust. Obviously, one bit of news, we've now moved from 5 schools to 6 schools. So trustees have agreed for in April for Pollet Primary School, 59 students in Bridgewater area to join the Priory Learning Trust. So welcome to Pollet. By the next update in Term 5, we will know the results of our condition improvement bids. Delighted to say the work is ongoing at King Al's with new roofing of the school. We've also been able to open new toilet facilities at Whirl. We've got about £2.5 million in bids across all our 5 current schools, and we'll know in May about capital improvement projects for those, and I'll update you, say, in Term 5 about the success or not of those projects. We hope they will be successful, of course. That's about 6 minutes just to say welcome back to us to you, and thank you for your support for the first half of this year. As I say, main focus for us across the trust in Term 4 and in Term 5 is GCSE exams. So again, thank you very much for your support, and as always, here's my email address. Please do contact me on Twitter or on our Facebook channels, or just send me an email and I'll get back to you straight away. Thank you for your support.